Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Gashi's Common TV, the tallest man in Black Africa. It is raining in many parts of Nairobi and Mount Kenya region. I don't know where you are. It is raining. The rains are back, guys, so take care. So what we are saying here, we saw yesterday William Ruto having a cabinet meeting. And in this cabinet meeting, the cabinet approved that the government is going to spend that 3 billion to rectify the power lines along Nakuru, Eldoret roads and hizo side vile vile za Narok. And the cabinet clearly stated that it is because of overloading. That is why they need to rectify and deload. Deloading means that these wires have been carrying a lot of load, so they mean to deload. They need to reduce the power, so that we reduce the power outage, so that the power blackout becomes something of the past. But ladies and gentlemen, here a number of questions emerges. The first question, in my view, that emerges here is: does the government have to wait for the country to experience blackout so that they can spend that 3 billion? Ladies and gentlemen, why did they do this in the past? Because what we know, we have always we have always had competent engineers from Kenya Power and Lighting Company. We have always had competent engineers within the energy ministry. So the fact that it look like it is something that is planned, it look like it is a plan to spend this money, raises many questions. Because you see, what will happen here, many tenders will be awarded, and the people who are going to win these tenders are usually people associated with the powers that be. And the people who are going to benefit most, and we don't deny that there are issues with our parliament. It is possible, because kilichoudwa na mikono ya mwanadamu hakikosi ila. But now there must have some questions. We must ask some questions as taxpayers, because the amount, it came so fast, if you ask me, kutokana vile ambavyo wamejitokeza, kutokana vile ambavyo hizi pesa zimetolewa haraka sana. Then the second question that emerges, now that David Churchill was rated the worst performing cabinet secretary at 19%, why was this man awarded with, why was this man decorated with Elder of Golden Heart? Is it that William Ruto does not know that his cabinet is incompetent? Why was this man still actually? What is he doing even in the cabinet? Because the country has been suffering. When William Ruto is telling us that he needs a lot of money to change this country, on the other hand, his lieutenants, his close allies, are putting this country into great losses. Because for those of us who use electricity, kwa mfano kinyozi, people like saloonists, people like the welders, and people who operate the machines, and so many things, they incur huge losses, ladies and gentlemen. And now, when they incur huge losses, it means taxes will be lost. It means that no productive activity will go on. It means the government is going to lose money in terms of taxes. With the same CS, in the same cabinet meeting, and then you approve this money, then it raises many questions, ladies and gentlemen. Again, why is it that we have not seen the country growing, by the way? Because what has been happening, if you ask me, when you look at Kenya Power, when you look at this energy ministry, something that William Ruto did not address, he should tell Kenyans, why has it found it necessary that it should be led by his kinsmen? Why should Churchill, Akina Ruto, all the ministries that are actually associated with the energy docket, why are they led by members of the same community? Is it that these are the people that can actually provide the best services when we have a country of more than 40 tribes? In fact, we are, I think, 44 now. Why should this happen? Why should this happen? Why should we have people just coming from the same region? I think these are the things that William Samoei Ruto need to explain, because if you ask me, the fact that the cabinet approved that 3 billion to be spent by the energy ministry to improve power, then it means that the cabinet is budgeting for corruption. And this is something that has been causing a problem with common mwananchi. This is something that has been raising many questions, because you cannot have budgeted corruption. When you look at it, you see something that is actually planned from the top. It is planned from the top to benefit some people, and we know the people who are benefiting. Why is it that we have had other issues? For instance, we have had issues of people dying because of floods, people dying because of haya maji ambayo yametapakaa kila mahali. But the government has not been coming out with the proper mitigation issues or strategies. So when you look at it from all angles, you see a government that is planning to loot from common mwananchi. You see a government that is planning to raid coffers. And again, why is it that this is not taken to Parliament? Because I think it is Parliament that should authorize the expenditure. Once the executive comes up with the way they are going to spend the money, then this money must be spent with the authority of the Parliament, because Parliament is the oversight. Where is Parliament in all this? Or is it a matter, because something that is emerging with William Samoei Ruto's administration is somehow worrying. Because you remember, even the issue of housing, he told Kenyans that nothing, nobody, no court can stop the housing project. So the determination was worrying. You know, kuna wakati ambapo mtu anaweza kuchukulia jambo in a certain way that raises many questions, that leave people asking, why is it that the president is not even ready to honor the courts, even when the courts say that the housing levy or the housing tax was illegal? Why is it that the president is telling us that nothing or nobody or no agency can stop him from implementing this? At Wakenya was paid. Why? Why should he not even respect the independent institutions? Although he's telling us that he respects the independent institutions, he seems not to be ready to respect the judiciary. He seems not to be ready to respect anybody. Because you see, this is a country where we have separation of powers. We have the executive implements policies. We have the judiciary that is given the responsibility of making, amending, and oversighting the executive. And then we have the judiciary that arbitrates. So you cannot have the executive having or claiming that it is going to come up with everything. It cannot be the one that will come up with the law, implement the law, and even arbitrate. So William Samoei Ruto is getting it wrong, ladies and gentlemen. It is high time that Parliament asserts itself, and even the judiciary asserts itself. It is even the high time that Kenyans tells William Samoei Ruto that he is out of order. It is high time that even the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission start investigating what is happening in this ministry. Because if there's one ministry that is hopelessly corrupt, it is the Ministry of Energy. Kama kuna wezi katika taifa hili, wezi wengi wanapatikana katika afisi hizi za kawi. I don't know what you think, ladies and gentlemen, but from where I sit, we look like we are getting it wrong. We look like we are getting fucked. That is my take, and have a blessed day. And please remember to like this video. If you're watching this channel for the first time, please remember also to subscribe and have a blessed day. Bye bye.